one game away. Blow up. We're playing for something, man. We're playing for something. It's gotta mean something to you. It gotta mean something. Everything you got. Let's finish this.
Do it, fellas.
Let's go.
Let's do it, fellas.
Finish 2 3. 1 2 3.
You ready to make history? Come on now. Yeah. You know there's these two words. And when I say them, people get goosebumps cause they know what happens next. So without further ado,
Free smoke.
look. Scared cause I'm drowning in silence with bad thoughts. These days I don't have nothing to say, man, the bag talks. I put in headphones on my driver. Pull up to the spot and give a good dick and Godiva. I can't lie, I'm uninspired. No more pillow talking about nonsense. I only stick around to put some band-aids on my conscience. I don't know why I feel so bad, nigga. That's what we do, no foundation. We don't build no more, we just screw. Half a bottle of Henny, girl, I'm going with the wind. The same niggas say they happy for me, ain't want me to win. So I'm done on my friends. Don't need help popping Coronas and reminiscing. I just call up Big Bro J and say it's time for venting. If I live forever, I hold this hate for some centuries. You don't know how much I have you doing what it meant to me, but motherfuck all that. I don't even offer up the time to make the call back. Stupid Lodo, if they don't get the picture now, man, I crop them out of the photo. I can't relate to my peers. Been doing this shit for years. I'm motivated by fears. I took the wheel and I steer. My sound not dictated by fuck boys in Atlanta. Stay gifted like this album was ghost written by Santa Bars forever, like they decided to throw me under Slammer. Every song's a hit like they picture me underhanders. I could drop 1,000,000 songs, but they never gon' understand us. Soapbox sermons for niggas never giving chances. Fight our whole lives to get these weak ass advances. Work twice as hard for the shit that they getting handed. And this ain't even nothing we chose, nigga, we branded. Still can't tell why all of these niggas mad at me. I'm trying to get 100 so I can put my team on salary. Give it all to the art, man, I turn my life to a gallery. Man, damn, what a fucked up masterpiece. 1,100 shots and I swear, man, I felt them all. If we ain't even good on our blocks, man, who can we call? Pre-decline state of mind, we broke crabs in the barrel. Got us fighting our folk, man, this shit just a life of peril.
Winning has a price. And leadership has a price.
I'm coming. I promise you, on my life, I'm coming. From the first snap, man. From the first second. What are we gonna do, man? All back against the wall. All back is against the wall.
I'm ready for whatever right now.
Welcome back to another episode of Kicking It with Saint. Yo, bro, I was at the I went to the store the other day. Well, I just went to the store today actually, but like, you know what? There's two stories. I was at Food Lion the other day and I was buying like 2 gallons. I was buying 3 gallons of Mott's apple juice, but the price was like $7.99. And when I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of steep for 1 gallon of apple juice, bro. I'm like, I don't think it costs that much at the dollar store, the Dollar General. I go to Dollar General. The shit was only $5. So I'm like, bro, what is we doing here, Food Line? Like, what are we doing here? Nonetheless, I went to the Dollar General today. I don't even know what made me do this, but instead of getting the Mott's apple juice, the gallon that they had, I was like, you know what, bro, I'm going to try this one. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling adventurous. So I tried the store brand one or whatever brand that is, because we had it at Christmas and it was good. So I was like, you know what, let me try it. Man, it's alright, bro. It kind of tastes like it might be expired or something like that, bro. Like, I'm getting a lot of different flavors, nothing really consistent like the Mott's apple juice. So, you know, Mott's apple juice remains the #1 undisputed best apple juice you could possibly drink. I love apple juice. That and water is what I'm drinking on a 24/7 basis. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink, I drink apple juice and water, bro. I drink apple juice and water. But Mott's apple juice is the key. Bro, my aunt bought me some apple juice the other day. That bit was apple cider, man. That shit, for one, it was dark as hell. Another thing, bro, I was in the store today getting this apple juice. The same brand, the same apple juice. One of them was dark, the other one was light as hell. This was not like a white grape and that. Like, these was the exact same juices. So I'm like, which one of these motherfuckers is the expired one? And why is this on the shelf? Now, I believe I made the right decision, but based off of how I was telling you I was getting multiple tastes, I could have made the wrong decision. So, pray for me. Anyways, the NFL Pro Bowl games that happened, that took place. We got a lot to talk about. A big thing that's going on right now on Twitter and a lot of social networks, media's platforms, is Cody Rhodes fans running around crying and bitching. Oh, you ruined the story, Rocky. I told y'all a couple weeks ago, man, these little white boy indie fans, bro, that whine and bitch every time they don't get their way. Cody Rhodes done came in here and ruined hella stories for other wrestlers. I don't see y'all crying about that. But as soon as the great one, the people's champion, the greatest of all time, the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, as soon as The Rock show up, now y'all want to cry. I thought that's how this thing go. Y'all felt Cody was bigger than the other people whose stories he cut off. Y'all didn't say nothing. Oh, but now The Rock, who gonna sell far more than what Cody was gonna sell. Listen, bro. Cody fans, why are you mad, bro? He can still finish his story against Seth Rollins. Listen, man. I'm not mad that Cody ain't finishing. I like the Chisel Adonis. I saw him whining over there about Cody Rhodes, The Rock getting ranked. Bro, what kind of man is you? What kind of black man is you, Chisel? And you don't know what my real problem is, though, with this Cody thing. I don't even care about the disrespect that they showing The Rock and whatnot, bro, because I expect that. I told y'all, the WWE got this huge fan base that's a bunch of indie / white boys who say and do whatever the fuck they want on the internet, and nobody checked them for it, because that's the culture of WWE, and that's really the culture of wrestling. That's why I don't like wrestling that much. But anytime they don't get their way, the Daniel Bryans, the CM Punks, the Cody Rhodes, anytime they favorites don't get their way, they whine and bitch and complain. Listen, I saw them hijack matches for like 2-3 years straight with CM Punk. When he quit on y'all pussies, they just kept chanting CM Punk every time they went to Chicago. At certain points, they was just chanting it during certain, and I'm like, bro, these fans are so disrespectful. So once I realized the type of fan that exists, and it's black fans in that fan base also, it's all kind of racist, but the majority of them is a bunch of crybaby ass white boys who claim they indie fans. I saw John Cena cut this promo on AJ Styles, and I never realized how impactful of a promo, how real of a promo that was. Like, oh boy, what a promo. But anyways, I think it's hilarious looking at grown ass men and some mostly, little kids crying and whining on the internet about Cody Rhodes not finishing his story. Like, bro, grow the fuck up. This is a business at the end of the day. Cody don't generate the type of business that The Rock generate. Not to mention, he is not The Rock, homie. I don't care how much they try to disrespect that man on the internet. That's motherfucking The Rock. My boy, this is a dream match. We done seen Cody Rhodes taking on Roman already. You never in your life thought you was gonna see The Rock take on fucking Roman Reigns, bruh. Stop it. This is a dream match of all dream match. It's the only reason I'm gonna watch the WrestleMania. I wasn't watching WrestleMania until Friday. After The Rock came out and had that face, bro, I got goosebumps, bro, looking at that shit. I'm like, no shot, bro. I got to watch The Rock growing up, and now I get to watch Roman. I understand the importance of this. The Samoan dynasty, the original, the real head of the table that is The Rock, with the tribal chief and the current head of the table, Roman Reigns. Bro, are you serious right now? The bloodline was always supposed to come down to this. This was always supposed to be in the book. Listen, you indie boys gonna get what you want eventually. I don't think that Cody Rhodes should be taking the title off of Roman. He's not the type. He's nowhere near on the level of a Roman Reigns to me. And I just think that these fans, for some reason, have this obsession with seeing dudes come from AEW and become big time over here in WWE. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But listen, I don't understand this old football and baseball and NBA players not loyal when they go do what's best for their career. But in wrestling, let somebody quit. Fans gonna support them and immediately go at the WWE. In any other sport, they hate the player. So it's interesting. I think WWE got the most toxic, moronic ass fans in probably any fan base. They probably worse than LeBron fans. No, they not probably worse. They far worse than LeBron fans, bro. They on the internet wishing death on The Rock, hoping he get hurt on the road. The rest, I'm like, bro, you dudes got to move out of your mom's basement, man. You dudes got to get out of, bro. You dudes got to go touch some pussy. This is ridiculous behavior. Absolutely ridiculous behavior. Nonetheless, I'm excited for that. I will be watching WrestleMania because I am excited to see, bro, the build up to Roman Reigns, Rock, bro. Are you serious, bro? Can you imagine the promos they're going to be hitting? Bro, don't nobody want to hear Cody Rhodes keep talking about my father's championship and that lisp that he got. And man, I care about that bullshit, man. Y'all do this shit with these indie dudes all the time. I think it's real funny that a lot of you Cody Rhodes fanboys like to tell people that about The Rock and Roman and John Cena and all that. All three of them motherfuckers knew how to sell. Throw Stone Cold in that. Hell, throw racist ass Hulk Hogan in that. All them dudes did something that your dude don't do. Sell out arenas the way. Like, bro, sure, Cody Rhodes done had a moment. A spark. These dudes done carried companies for years. Decades. Like, bro, stop it, bro. Roman Reigns taking on The Rock is the biggest match you can possibly make in the WWE. Not to mention, think of all the people The Rock done came back and gave rubs to every time he come back to the WWE. He ain't never came. The last time he came back and did something this big was when he was working with John Cena. People want to keep acting like CM Punk was ever on that level of a John Cena. He wasn't. John Cena having those matches with The Rock meant something. Those felt big because of who John Cena was. Whether you liked him or not, John Cena is a megastar. Roman Reigns is a megastar. Him facing off against The Rock, a megastar, makes sense. You Cody Rhodes fanboys can keep whining, crying, and bitching and complaining. What is it gonna change? All you doing is exposing how, for one, how does something like this hurt grown-ass men this much? I mean, I do feel as though y'all need counseling, bro. Because this, I don't know, man. This is kind of weird, bro. Two, how does something like this affect a grown man's attitude and life and, like, his emotions to get on the internet and wish death and harm onto somebody else? Y'all think Cody Rhodes acting like this for y'all, bro? Cody ain't catching no bullets for y'all. Bro, Cody not getting on the internet tweeting none of this for y'all. Like, bro, y'all playing into these dudes, and all you doing is helping Cody Rhodes stay relevant, bro, with your whining and crying and bitching and complaining. Bro, y'all can't sell me nothing this dude do good. All y'all do is like his theme music, bro. He got an archaic ass wrestling style. For some reason, y'all like that. He got one of the most whack, bogus ass finishers, bro. When you gotta hit a motherfucker with a finisher that many, like, bro, come on, bro, stop it, bro. Terrible finisher. Like, bro, y'all like the man cause he dyed his hair blonde. He got a catchy little theme song, bro. Y'all are basic. He the flavor of the year right now. But y'all gonna hop off of him just like y'all do everything else. Cause like Daniel Bryan said, one of y'all other indie boys you love so much, you're a fickle fan base, bro. That's what you are. And it's really sad cause a lot of y'all is grown ass men and women, bro. On the internet and Twitch and Twitter and TikTok crying and shit, bro. Getting mad and shit. Oh, what? Like, bro, grow up. Then y'all tweeting at these dudes, bro. Disliking videos and shit. That just show you how childish you is. Look how quick you ran to go hate on some shit. That's crazy. bro, y'all like these crazy ass NFL fans and fans of other teams that be burning jerseys and shit. Like, bruh, this is sad. It's really sad. But I tell you what, this the best thing Triple H done since, even though he really I don't know how much credit he should really get for it, seeing as how Vince was always setting it up for this to happen. But nonetheless, he the one who ended up pulling the trigger on it. So shout out to Triple H. You get my thumb of approval, bruh. When I think about some of the biggest sporting events I've ever seen in my lifetime, this gonna be up there, bruh. Like, this is one of the greatest matches you could have. Like, think of some of the greatest matchups. Like, if Kobe ever had played against LeBron in the finals. If Lamar could ever play like the Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes type of thing, where if those dudes could play against Pat, I know it don't seem like that right now because he beat all of them, but nonetheless, bro, think like if Kobe could have played against Jordan in the finals. You know, Steph Curry and LeBron in the finals. Imagine if you seen Steph Curry and KD go up against each other in the finals one day. Like, to me, think about all the great, like Messi v. Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is, bruh. Rocky Stone Cold. Rocky Roman fucking Reigns, bro. This is what it, bro. We got ourselves something here. So we definitely gonna be watching that. But listen, man, we got to talk about the AFC Pro Bowl. Listen, the Pro Bowl game got me this year. It was pretty good. Dan Orlovsky talking about the NFL done figured it out. No, they haven't, my boy. But I understand the enthusiasm because it was pretty good this year. As far as Sunday goes. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, trash. Listen, the dodgeball game done lost its flair. That's for one. Also, to me, the NFL just ain't doing enough to promote. You don't even know most of the time that these shits is on until you hop on YouTube later on in the night. And these shits happen to be on highlights. Or if you have cable and you happen to scroll past ESPN and the shit on. Other than that, you don't even know when these things on because the NFL don't promote these games. It's like the NFL take a week off from promoting so they can get ready for the NFL. I mean, for the Super Bowl. And that's a problem. People kept trying to make it seem like the players don't care about the Pro Bowl. The fucking NFL PA or whoever in charge of the Pro Bowl don't care about it either. Because even if I understand people keep trying to say because it's not a physical game anymore, that's why it's lost its flair. Well, that's always going to, when you lose, you playing a real football game, you playing a flat. Obviously, that's the biggest thing. But getting past that, it's still ways to make this a fun game for people to want to tune in. Now, and the biggest problem to me right now is that we're thinking about making it a fun game and not a fun spectacle. The NBA All-Star game is not just the game. It's all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You got the celebrity game and the festivities on Friday, which I feel like the NBA could still do better. But when they hit, I mean, those years where they had the big time celebrity games with Kevin Hart and those dudes, they knocked it out of the park. But I still feel like they could do more on those Fridays. But anyways, you have the All-Star game on Sunday. And on Saturday, you got the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, the skills competition, and whatever the hell else type of competition they end up having that night. The NBA knocks the All-Star weekend out of the park every week because they make the whole weekend a spectacle. The NFL, bro, the NFL, the biggest sporting league in the world. They can, or in America, I know for a fact that it's the biggest one in America. They have the money to make this and the advertising and the TV deals to make this a big weekend and not just focus on getting the Sunday. To me, if dudes is willing to cut off time on their vacation that they could go ahead and start vacationing and rehabbing for the next season, you have to reward them. So to me, one of the ways that you reward them is making their time worth it. Now, I know a lot of guys will say the time worth it because of who you spend with these dudes and yada, yada, yada. But however, you could still make it even a bigger thing because you could, bro, the NFL love money. They love the viewer numbers. If you make it a spectacle of a weekend and make it feel like imagine you got celebrities showing up to these games and not just a bunch of the athletes, bro. Because nobody panning into the crowd to see no type of celebrity at none of these all-star events for the NFL. You're just looking at the players and the dude and the coaches on the sideline. So the NFL, to me, they either can choose to continue to be content with being average when it comes to the All-Star festivities, or they can go all out, bro. And I'm not saying go all out and have a real game. I'm not saying that, because I don't even mind this flag football game. It was very entertaining this year to me. But you know, last year I hated it. The year, I mean, it just, you can't replicate a football game, bro. Either you're playing it or you're not. But if dudes give some type of real effort, then I'm cool, bro. So I mean, look at this year. It came down to the last third. I don't know why my guy CJ Stroud, with his first option, should have been Jamar Chase, bro. I understand, bro. Evan Ingram is not getting my first look over Jamar. Neither is Keenan Allen. Neither is Stephon Diggs. That's no disrespect to none of them boys. Jamar Chase is getting the first look on a read, bro. Point blank, period. So that was crazy. But congratulations to the NFC. This don't really prove shit still. But shout out to them. I do want to shout out a couple of the stars who always show up to these things, no matter how their season ends. Stephon Diggs. He done had some rough endings to the season the last couple years. You know what he still do? Show up to this event. He don't have to. Lamar didn't. He still show up to this. And it's no indictment on the dudes who don't show up. But look at the dudes who choose to show up, bro, and they end the season rough. Jamar Chase. Like, he done shown up for this all 3 years. He lost a Super Bowl in his first year. So, like, I got a lot of respect for the dudes who show up to this, because they understand, like, bro, we want to make this as big an event as possible. We understand what we mean to the game. We understand how big we are in the game, and fans want to see us. And this is how you get your name out there. I just feel like the NFL can do far more to reward these dudes for showing up. Which brings me to my 3-step plan. Now listen, Sunday don't really got to change, but I do wish you do this at night in a fancier stadium. So to me, I feel like if we're not going to Hawaii, the festivities should always take place in LA every single year. So you can do the last game of the night in LA stadium, in the Rams stadium, bro. That's the first point. Every single year, if you're not going to Hawaii, just go to LA, use the Rams stadium for the festivities, and all the surrounding things in LA already give you the big backdrop of everything you need. So all of those mini games that you play throughout the week, we playing every single one of those games the first night, which is Friday. Friday have to be a big time event. People got to feel, and they need to be more organized. That's why the LA Rams stadium is and I understand how expensive that can be, but we thinking big, bro. Think of the celebrities who ain't got shit to do on that night who probably show up. So to me, you need to do the dodgeball game. You need to promote that. I really feel like you should do a kickball game. That's what I really feel like. You should do a kickball game for the, I think it should be a dodgeball game to start the show, little mini games in between, and a kickball game to end the night. And you could probably play 2 or 3 kickball games, but that should be the main event. Who ain't played kickball growing up? That would be such a fight. You basically, and to me, you need to bring in stars. If you don't want to just do, because I understand if you just do NFL players, but this would be a way you could bring in like stars from other games, from other sports. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand the only sport you could really use right now is baseball, I guess, because nobody, but you could bring in legends from other sports who ain't playing, like Gilbert Arenas and, you know, Jeff Teague. It's dudes you could bring in. Paul Pierce, Udonis has. Hey, yo, that dude Paul Pierce tweeted under Udonis. Nah, I think this one was given, G. Hey, I can't even hate, bro. That's hey, that was cold, bro. He said, nah, this one was, cause I think they tweeted about Udonis getting his number retired for the Heat. Nothing earned. I mean, nothing given, everything earned. And Paul Pierce tweeted under the tweet, nah, this one might have been just given, G. Hey, this dude, Paulie Pierce. Hey, the funniest Paul Pierce shit is when he threw he threw his headband in the crowd. And Buddy threw that shit back at him. Hey, I would have witnessed Stance and whoop Buddy's ass, bro. Hey, that shit was so fucked up, bro. He threw the shit, bro. You know how much you gotta hate somebody for them, an athlete. You know how much you gotta hate an athlete for the athlete to throw his headband in the stadium and you to toss that shit back. And he made sure Paul was looking too. That motherfucker is me, cause I'm a Laker fan. If I was at one of them expensive ass Laker games and he throw, cause I ain't stupid enough to go to no stupid ass Boston game, being amongst those, people. Anyways, if I'm at a Laker game, he throw that shit in the stand, I'm throwing that shit right back. I'm rocketing that shit at his head, boy. I'm like, man, don't throw that shit up here, boy. Hey, but all respect to Paulie Pierce, bro. The dude's hilarious. And he a Hall of Famer, bro. I like Paul Pierce. I know a lot of people thought he was wilding when he said he was better than Dwayne Wade. I used to pick him on NBA Live over Dwayne Wade and on 2K over Dwayne Wade, bro. He could shoot, bro. Dwayne Wade can't shoot for shit. I think it's like 1 year where Dwayne Wade could shoot, bro. And it's probably it's that team where 2K give everybody like their highest rating. I think Dwayne Wade could shoot on that team. But I would never choose Dwayne Wade over Paul Pierce on a basketball game. Like if we creating teams, I would never take Dwayne Wade over Paul Pierce, bro. Paul Pierce, one of my favorite players to use on 2K. I like his jump shot, bro. That elbow jump shot, that shit cold. He don't get off the flow too much, bro. He be stroking that shit, bro. I'm being dead ass serious, bro. I'm not even hating on Dwayne Wade and his extracurricular activities, bro. I know he probably is all time greater than Paul Pierce. I just don't really like how people be hating on Paul Pierce. Like I like it when it's people being funny. And Dwayne Wade is the greater player. But if I'm taking the offensive player, bro, if Paul Pierce had some of the teams that Dwayne Wade played with, bro, you're not finna tell me Paul Pierce wouldn't have averaged about damn near 30 points a game, bro. The dude could shoot the three, could shoot the mid range, could get to the basket. He could back you down because he was big body. Like Paul Pierce was a weapon on offense, bro. I'm not telling you he was now he ain't he could catch and shoot, but like I'm not telling you he Carmelo Anthony type of shooter or like a Kevin Durant, how they get their shots and shit like that. But he was a better shooter than Dwayne Wade. That's just a fact. Dwayne Wade survived off of getting to the bucket and the free throw line, and he was a good defender. But he played with Chris Bosh and LeBron fucking James. And in my opinion, LeBron ain't never been better than he was when he was in Miami them years, bro. I don't care what the stats say. I'm telling you what my eyes say. That motherfucking Miami was different. I'm telling you, boy, if you didn't get the opportunity to witness LeBron James in Miami, oh my God. That's how I feel people who don't get to watch Pat Mahomes right now, bro. Like this motherfucker is amazing. I understand people who lose. You know, it's just going to be fans who is fans. Like they not fans of football. They just fans of their team playing football. And so that's rough. Cause when you that type of fan, you never going to get an opportunity. You don't really allow yourself the opportunity and enjoy greatness from other teams. That's why you got so many people who hate on Lamar. That's why you got so many people who hate on Josh Allen. That's why you got so many people who hate on Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you got people trying to make this about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, bro. They completely, how can a Pat Mahomes be on the trajectory he is on, doing the shit that he done, and what you care about in this matchup is Taylor Swift and fucking Travis Kelce. I forgot the man's name. That's crazy. Anyways, back to making the Pro Bowl great again. Make the Pro Bowl great again. Listen. So we got to have a kickball game in that first night, bro. Kickball game and a dodgeball game. And we could play all those extra little curricular games like the centers throwing the ball at the wall, trying to get them in the holes. That's a unique little game. It looks sloppy as hell, but it's a unique little game. The golf swing, we could do all of this stuff. We could do all of those games in the first night. I don't think, and that Madden thing that happens on Saturday night, maybe you could have a legitimate Madden tournament on Saturday during the day in LA. You could set it up in LA where it's on the big screen. People come out to see. You set up like it's a big event, and they can see the pros play Madden against each other. And the AFC have a tournament, the NFC have a tournament going. Whoever the last in those brackets for the AFC and the NFC, then they face off against the bracket for the NFC. And then whoever end up winning that, they face off to see who the best out of the NFC, the AFC, and boom, you got your best match. Like, you could make that a whole tournament. And you got the right. You work with Madden. So Madden could help you make that. EA could help you make that a whole event for Saturday. And leading into that would finish around, I want to say 6 o'clock, 7. Boom. Now you in LA. You should be doing Family Feud. Celebrity Family Feud Special Edition, NFL Pro Bowl Special Edition. You should be having the AFC take on the NFC in multiple games of Family Feud that night. One of the biggest gaming shows in the world, right? Or at least in America. I don't know a gaming show that's bigger. Maybe that's the nigga in me. But nonetheless, everybody love Family Feud, baby. So you get the AFC taking on the NFC in a game of Family Feud. You could do multiple games of it, bro. Set it up however you want to make sure everybody who want to play. You can mix and match the teams. Bro, these are ways to make your event big. People are going to want to watch that event, that Family Feud event. And then you can set it up so where you can have it on multiple channels, where you got it airing on different channels. Like, bro, or you figuring it out with your stream or whatnot. Either way, people would set up to watch that. People would set up to watch these grown men play a kickball game if you make it feel like a spectacle. The easiest way to make something feel like a spectacle is have it at night, prime time hours. Now, I understand players is like, bro, you want players to be able to go home at night. And I understand that, but this is already a sacrifice they're making. If you reward them, this is an even bigger reward for the sacrifice, because them being on Family Feud and stuff like that, that's only going to make them bigger. That's going to get their face out there. That's going to show them to people who might not have known who they were or what they look like. You giving them a new audience. That's new endorsement deals and yada, yada, yada. And who knows how smart some of these dudes are, and they might get invited to different game shows in the future. Or you might turn this into a bigger thing where you're doing other type of big game type events for them in the future. But to me, that's how you should do Friday, Saturday. And then on Sunday, you can go into the Pro Bowl. But to me, you could do another set of, like, maybe you don't finish the kickball tournament or the dodgeball tournament on Friday. Maybe you do a whole bunch of them, but they only end up with the two teams that play on Sunday before the actual Pro Bowl. So now you could do like an early game for the you could do a baseball game, but you could, matter of fact, if you want to scratch both of those, you could do a baseball game, but I don't want to see no baseball game, even though I'm not opposed to it. But the early game, you could do the finish for the dodgeball, or you could do them around the time where it's 2 hours before the actual Pro Bowl game. So you're going to finish up the dodgeball and the kickball tournaments. And then after that, you lead into the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl should happen around, to me, 7 o'clock at night. Well, not later than that, because it's in LA. I mean, we in LA, so hell, it ain't going to be dark during none of this shit anyways. Unless you do it at a time where you want to start the game late in prime time, bro. I understand the logistics and all that, but listen, I'm caring more about the product and how you make it bigger so fans can watch this shit, bro. Because right now, I don't think enough fans watch it. I understand what the ratings going to say and whatnot, but I don't feel like people might watch it, but it's just feel like it's still not big enough, bruh. And it's not a spectacle. And it should be a spectacle. And the NFL know it should be a spectacle, but they lazy, bro. They lazy. You dig? They know what they doing, bro. They can make this so much bigger, bro. And they not, bro, because they being lazy. We can't keep letting them off the hook. We can't. Peyton was coaching his ass off, bro. He fell to his knees when they lost this game, boy. That shit was hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hilarious. I was like, boy, if Peyton really care about it. He said, we got a timeout right here. If you don't like what you see, call a timeout. We got timeout here. Like, boy, he wanted to stress that, to emphasize that to CJ Stroud. And then he watched CJ Stroud make the wrong read and throw the wrong pass, and he fell to his knees because he knew for a second year in a row he was going to have to hear Eli talk that shit. Because they ain't got Super Bowls to talk shit about no more. So this is the type of thing that they have to talk shit to each other about. I feel for Peyton. My boy Kyle Hamilton had the interception because Baker do what Baker do when he got to play against great competition. Throw it to the other team. And they just happened to fold, bro. The offense folded again. Why am I not? It happened again, man. The AFC loses again. I know somebody who take this shit serious gonna be like, bro, you keep saying that the AFC better than the NFC. Listen, buddy. When Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow out there, talk to me about it, all right? That quarterback skills competition they be having, bro. I think they said Dan Orlovsky ended up getting more points than all the quarterbacks at the end of it all. Whoop-de-fucking-do. We're going to hear him talk about this all year now, bro. Hey, y'all don't find it strange, though. Be dead ass. Y'all don't find it strange that a lot of people who claim to be football fans, because a lot of dudes don't even be like, I'm fans of the NFL. They be like, I'm a fan of football. So why do Travis Kelce and his love interest matter that much? I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's some opportunities here for the NFL to capitalize on, bro. Listen, hear me out. You could get Taylor Swift and Madden. I don't even play Madden, but I know the Madden fanboys out there would love that. Bro, you know how many type of, now I know some people think, oh man, that's only opportunities for Travis Kelce. No, bro. You know how many people watched it? Not to mention, think about this. If you could find a way to get Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to show up for some of them Pro Bowl games, oh, the Swifties gonna show up, bro. See, that's y'all problem, bro. Instead of thinking about how y'all can benefit from this Taylor Swift thing, which they come with nothing but love, bro. They not even like, this ain't even like on no toxic type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why we had to, why the NFL fans had to make it toxic, bro. Bunch of weirdos, man. Like, that's like, bro, I always think to myself, like, bro, the same people that's hating Taylor Swift, if their wife was in the same position, would they act the same way? And then I realized, well, most of these dudes ain't touched a pussy before. And the ones who have is just still a bunch of fucking weirdos. So it really, the question won't matter to them regardless. So, you know, it's a lose-lose. But I got no problem with the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing, bro. I love, bro. So that's the thing. Now, I saw this article the other day that said he finna propose. That'd be crazy. That'd be hella quick. But, you know, ain't no better way to propose than winning the Super Bowl. But if she rejected, you ain't gonna forget it. So, you know, I wouldn't ruin my night. If I win a Super Bowl, bro, I'm not finna ruin it with a proposal, bro. I'm not even finna think about that. Every year that my team celebrate winning the Super Bowl, I gotta think about my proposal also. Like, I gotta plan something for my, like, hell nah, bro. That's crazy. Why would I ruin my night? I always think that shit to myself. Like, when dudes win in college football, they win a natty or something, and they propose to that girl, I'm like, what the fuck? What a crazy way to make it about her, my boy. Like, god damn. I don't know if I could do it, bro. Hey, maybe that's why I am who I am, and that's maybe why the dudes who married is who they are, bro. But that's just kind of crazy to me. Like, I think that would be selfish to my team, too. Like, bro, they're going to be talking about me proposing to my girl. Like, I couldn't have waited till after. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me, bro. Maybe I'm the weirdo. I'm for sure the weirdo. I'm for sure the weirdo. But listen. I just personally feel when you got a dude like Pat Mahomes doing what he is doing on the path that he is walking down, it's just real hard to focus on that, you know? Because you like, yo, look at this dude, Pat Mahomes. Dude could get his 3rd Super Bowl, bro, in 4 trips. It's crazy saying that shit out loud, bro. He done been to the Super Bowl 4 times. He could win it 3 times. The only person that done beat him was the dude who we consider the greatest of all time in Tom Brady. Even though if I was picking quarterbacks to start a team with, I would never take Tom Brady before I took Patrick Mahomes. That's to me just crazy. However, when we thinking about resumes, Tom Brady undoubtedly has the greatest resume in pro football history. Pat Mahomes, my guy. And you want to know what the real beauty in this is for Pat Mahomes? Because he plays with Lamar, Burrow, Allen in the AFC. As of right now, he ain't got to worry about playing against no top tier quarterback in the Super Bowl, bro. He pretty much know going into every Super Bowl, he the best quarterback in that Super Bowl. That's a crazy feeling. That's why bro, y'all don't understand how absolutely insane it is to me. And for the Joe Burrow fans that be hating me, bro, I get it, bro. I don't go at y'all, bro. If y'all notice, I don't talk shit back to y'all in the comment sections, bro. I just be letting y'all have y'all day when it come to Joe Burrow, cause I get it. With the I don't want to really say resume, because his resume is a team type of thing. Like, it's not like his resume is connected with MVPs and all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, at the end of the day, if we giving him this resume, I would still say, well, look at Jamar Chase. But I get it. The quarterback played the biggest role. But what I'm saying is, I understand when y'all want to come at me, bro. But the fact that he did not win that Super Bowl. Obviously, I wanted the Rams to win it. But I thought without a doubt he was winning that Super Bowl. And I was ready to be pissed off because I was going to have to hear this forever from the Bengals until Lamar and the Ravens won one. And when he did not win it, with the talent that he had, that shit still blows my mind. That shit still blows my... Bro, Odell was out of the game after the first quarter. You doubled Cooper Kupp and did all these fancy things on Cooper Kupp. This is not prime Matthew Stafford. And this dude, still, as great as y'all kept telling me he was, and I do think he a great quarterback, but the way... It's hard for me to see Pat Mahomes losing a Super Bowl. If you swap him and Joe Burrow out, it's just hard for me to see him losing that Super Bowl. It's hard for me to see Josh Allen losing that Super Bowl. It's hard for me to see Lamar Jackson losing that Super Bowl. With that type of talent at the offensive position, it's just tough. It's tough. And I shouldn't hold that against him as much as I do. But when I grade him on the scale that I grade him on, because I'm not thinking about the team, bro. Y'all think that I really care about. Ultimately, yeah, the loss do matter to me because I thought they was going to win that game. But he didn't play good. His offensive... Joe Burrow is one of the most unique quarterbacks to talk about, bro, because it's a tough conversation if you have to talk about Joe Burrow with people who don't watch Joe Burrow games, or if you're talking with a Bengal fan who's just going to be biased. But if you look at Joe Burrow games, bro, Joe Burrow is great, but Joe Burrow don't do... So the great things about Joe Burrow is not like eye-popping. Like, you don't watch Joe Burrow and say to yourself, man, what he is doing, I've never seen another quarterback physically do this type of thing, make this type of throw. That's not Joe Burrow. You're not saying that. What you saying about Joe Burrow? Oh, he make all the right reads. Oh, he put the ball where it's supposed to be. Oh, he don't throw the interceptions, yada, 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 that cost his team. Well, you describe him the same way you basically be describing a game manager. We just give it to Joe Burrow because we saw him smoking a cigar and he won a natty. But he had talent on that natty team too. So, as much as I like Joe Burrow, and I got him as like the 4th best quarterback in football, even though I think Jordan Love is more talented as a quarterback, I'm not going to put him over Joe Burrow yet. But when I look at Joe Burrow, I think of Joe Burrow, and this ain't taking nothing away from, because you don't have to have all the physical traits that like a Pat Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen had. Because, listen, a Bengal fan going to be quick to tell you, he done been to a Super Bowl. Josh Allen and Lamar with all them physical traits ain't been to one. I get that. But I look at him more like I look at I think he like a lesser version of Peyton Manning. Like, Peyton Manning didn't have some great arm talent and nothing like that, but look at what made Peyton great. And Peyton was great. I do believe Joe Burrow could. Bless me. Thank you. I do think Joe Burrow could get to that level. I just don't know yet because the talent that he got around him is crazy. Like, bro, go look at that talent that year he got to that Super Bowl, bro. Motherfucker, bro, the type of talent that was surrounded, bro, and think about this. Pat Mahomes has not just lost to average teams. For one, he ain't lost in overtime. He only done lost in overtime out of the times he done lost in the playoffs. But think about this. The 2 teams that did beat him, because people keep complaining about, oh, he didn't have an offensive line. He didn't have an offensive line. I get that. But listen, look at the offensive talent that Brady had on that Bucs team and that Joe Burrow had on that Bengals team. Bro didn't lose to a team that had like 1 good receiver. He didn't lose to a team that had 2 good receivers. He lost to teams that had 3 deep and both teams had run games. Like, listen, you can say all you want to and make all these other type of excuses and what. Pat Mahomes' losses came to top tier offensive type of talent, bro. He was close to losing in the Super Bowl last year. Look at who the Eagles put out there on offense. That's what I'm saying, bro. This dude is different. This dude is different. I didn't see Tom Brady have to lose against what Pat Mahomes have to go up against on a regular basis. And I understand how great Peyton Manning was and how great some of them Colts offenses was. But when you look at some of the teams that Pat Mahomes is having to get through to stake his claim to greatness, bro, it's crazy, bro. This dude sat behind Alex Smith for 1 year, bro, in booth. Superman popped out the one. What the fuck? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Explain it to me, Shway. Bro. And I be hating it when everybody be giving Alex Smith credit, bro. Any type of credit for Pat Mahomes. Like, bro, what you done seen for Alex Smith? Pat Mahomes told you he couldn't even read a defense and he had already won a Super Bowl, bro. What Alex Smith was really doing for my boy. And of course, Pat Mahomes gonna show him respect because good guy. But at the end of the day, you know, how much did my boy really need him? All I'm saying is this. It's unbelievable what Pat Mahomes is doing right now. And the fact that y'all is worried about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Because this dude, Pat Mahomes, is out of this world. Now, listen, I understand. If you're fans of another team, you're not going to understand it. But if you're a fan of me, I'm here to help you get it, all right? Because I just so happen to... I don't know if I done missed a Pat Mahomes. I tell y'all all the time that obviously I haven't missed no Lamar Jackson game. But I haven't missed, like, obviously, you know, I used to say I haven't missed a Baker Mayfield game. And that was true all the way up until he left Cleveland. After he left Cleveland, I told you I didn't care about him no more. I haven't missed a Joe Burrow game. I haven't missed a Josh Allen game. I haven't missed a Pat Mahomes game, bro. And you want to know what's crazy? The fact that he couldn't read a defense and he was that great in that first year starting, bro. What? These motherfuckers don't grow on trees, cuz. I'm telling you, bro, it don't make sense. It don't. The Chiefs is lucky. And I hate that Chiefs fans get to enjoy this. Not because I hate Chiefs fans. I hate Nick Wright. And hate is a strong word. I just dislike Nick Wright's takes and him as an analyst. I'm pretty sure him as a human being is hella irritating also, though, because you got to be insufferable, bro. But at the end of the day, this dude, Pat Mahomes, I think it just sounds better when I'm saying it because I'm not a Chiefs fan. So I can when I'm poetically waxing, you know, it's coming from a man who ain't band riding and dick riding like Nick Wright. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to throw ultimate disrespect on other teams. Because let me tell you something. The day will come where my guys Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson have their day. And when they get past them, they're going to win. They're going to win the Super Bowl when they get past. Pat Mahomes better not lose to the Kyle Shanahan, bro. I need Pat Mahomes more than I done ever needed Pat Mahomes, bro. I need him to win this Super Bowl, bro. And I got all faith in him. You know what I'm saying? And I understand you got these people out there who are going to say, well, you know, statistically, Pat Mahomes hasn't really had a great game in the Super Bowl yet. Whatever, bro. He done made big plays in every single one of his Super Bowl wins, bro. I can take you to exact moments in each of his Super Bowl wins where he won the game for his team. I don't care about them dumbass moments people bring up when he lost. You lost, bro. I don't care about that. I'm thinking about, which is very fascinating to me, that when a great player loses at times, you immediately find ways to make the excuse for that great player as opposed to looking at the other side of the ball. Now, I'm going to still critique the great player also. Well, I'm going to still critique the great player. I'm not looking for the quickest excuses to tell you, oh, wait a minute, he great, bro. He only lost because I'm not looking to do that, bro. He was great before the loss. He great after the loss, bro. The fact that y'all had this mindset where somebody's greatness can flip off of a loss is crazy to me. That's why I think the media is out of control, where they keep telling you going into these games, this is the biggest game of this dude's career. Yeah, up to this point, this is a big game. But the way they talk about it is, if he loses this game, this is everything. So you telling me everything that I've done great in my career is all wiped away because I lost this one game, when we know I still got a long career ahead of me. Like, to me, this is really why I despise the media for a lot of reasons, bro. And to me, that's one of the biggest ones. They done got this culture set into a thing where it's your next biggest game can determine your whole career. And we know that's just not the case, bro. It's a culmination. You can't even say, first it was Lamar Jackson bad in the playoffs. Now it's Lamar Jackson bad in the AFC Championship. Like, let this man grow a resume of greatness before we start to tell this dude what he is and ain't. That's how the media work off of. They need the quickest narrative, the quickest story, so they can sell, get clicks and get views. That's just not how this shit's supposed to work. And it's done created this toxic, ugly culture of people hating on other teams' best players, hating on the best players, not sitting back and just enjoying motherfuckers' greatness, bro. If I was a hater, I hate watching Pat Mahomes, bro, but I just can't bring it in myself to do that, bro. I can't. He too good. He too good. Listen, bro, I think Aaron Rodgers got to be one of the most obnoxious motherfuckers I done heard talk from an NFL or any athlete I done heard. I ain't never really listened to I have heard some athletes who I hear talking. I be like, oh my goodness, bro, this dude's insufferable. Aaron Rodgers is up there, bro. I still think he was a hell of a player. He was still very easy to watch. Cause I like football, bro. I love football. I'm not gonna just sit around watching the Ravens play, bro. The Ravens play once a week, and then you skip a week. And if we lucky enough to make it to the playoffs, you get a couple more weeks in there, hopefully. I'm finna waste the next couple months watching one team play when all these other great teams is playing, all these other great athletes is playing. That's the thing that's crazy. I think that's maybe that's why you got the NBA with this dumbass rule about players got to play at least 65 games to qualify for shit. Let this start costing players money, bro. I'm telling you, this is a terrible rule. I done said it all along. The fans in the NBA is crooks, is criminals, and Adam Silver is one of the biggest reasons why. The way that these motherfuckers can bitch, whine, and complain and then get their way by Adam Silver is ridiculous. People keep trying to say, oh, the players is hurting the product with load management. Bro, you don't have to do what they do on your job on a nightly basis for however the fuck many games they do that a year. You don't. It's a fact. What Steph, LeBron, and most of these, what the average NBA player who playing 20 minutes a night doing, you're not doing, bro. The only reason y'all act like this is because y'all feel like because they get paid a certain amount of money, they should jump to y'all every command. Oh, I saved up this much money to come see them play and they didn't play. That's on you, bro. When the best burger maker take a day off, I don't get to say, hey, no. Go call him in, bro, because I'm not satisfied. I want the best. No, that's not how this go. Fans is entitled. Money ain't got shit to do with it. Good human beings understand money ain't got shit to do with it. The way that y'all demand these players jump to y'all, it'd be completely different if you had the best players just sitting out to sit out, knowing they could play. Bro, for one, teams dictate most of the time when a player sit out because that's an investment that they make. They are the ones paying the millions of dollars. See, y'all like to always talk about the money that y'all don't have to pay nobody. But the NFL owners, the NBA owners who actually have to pay the millions of dollars to these players, they thinking about the investment, that 5-year contract. You think they give a fuck about them playing 80-something games when they know they need them for the next 6 years? Y'all don't think about stuff like that. Y'all slaves to entertainment. Y'all say they should be the pawns to our entertainment. Bro, it's sad. Get a grip. The NBA fucked up for this rule. Charles Barkley is a pussy for back, but I expect nothing less from Charles Barkley, bro. He gonna always say, like, this type of goofball shit that he keeps, like, people want to blame Kawhi Leonard for load management when really load management was what's my man, Greg Popovich. Why would you not just punish him when he was low managing players? Even though if he had a good reason to, I don't understand why we getting into coaching other teams. The goal is to win a championship. If any of them players was hurt during the championship run, you would have said, man, we should have low managed them throughout the season. So for Adam Silver to make a ruling on a topic that's so easily sway both sides of it, like you could sway the argument in any way based off of how a fan is feeling in that moment. It made no sense. You punish the players for fans being fickle. I don't understand it. And who the fuck run their business based off, bro? I think y'all done got a little bit confused. People done got a little bit confused when we say fans matter. Fans do matter. But if fans dictate your every single move, how do you expect? Bro, that's not how businesses work. They gauge the crowd. They gauge the audience. They not just not doing certain shit, scrapping there, all this. No, bro. Like, man, that's why I always tell y'all, bro, I hate fans. Hate them. Can't stand them, bro. They fickle. That's why. So this load management problem, bro, this is not a problem. The biggest problem I have with it is when people try to say, oh, it was Kawhi Leonard. This dude done shown y'all every single time he play extended minutes, he gets hurt. Years where you claimed he was low managing, he got hurt. Somehow, the correlation was not then made, oh, Kawhi Leonard is legit when he taking these games off. Like, he actually is, his body is literally different. Like, he cannot take the pounding. Instead of that being the conclusion, what y'all said was, see, he got hurt anyway. So what? It's real funny that y'all don't have to deal with these injuries. Y'all don't have the families that they got to go home to at night with these banged up bodies and whatnot. Y'all don't have to think about raising the kids they trying to raise over the next couple years, even after their careers is done. So y'all say whatever the fuck that's why I understood it when Draymond and Andre Iguodala was talking about the slave mentality the fans have, bro. They was right. And of course, you know, a bunch of white fans wanted to quickly be like, oh, so did slaves get paid millions of dollars? That's the quickest thing that these morons go to is the money, because that's the quickest thing simple-minded individuals can grasp. It's hard to sit there and critically think about something. It's hard to sit back there and peel the layers back and actually think about what somebody is saying. It's real easy to hop to what the fan favorite thing is, even when the fan favorite is a simple-minded response or a simple-minded and ignorant response. It's crazy. And you know what's funny? You got black people who understand that a lot of white people don't even have to think about certain struggles and whatnot, or different ethnicities, but they'll still go off of an ignorant white person's opinion. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I don't be trying to hear none of that shit. Oh, he don't like white, bro. I'm around enough white people who self-conscious and who are evolved human beings, who are not offended by nothing I be saying, who appreciate what I be saying. So I don't be trying to hear none of that shit when white people be like, oh man, he racist. All right, bro. Grow up, bro. So this stupid ass rule, it need to be amended, bro. It need to be fixed, bro. It's absolutely insane to try to require players to take away the financial things that they done took away from players who legitimately is out here hurt. And not to mention, we thinking about the players that's hurt. Think about the players who playing more minutes than they should, who gonna get hurt when you need them the most. Because that's what people not thinking about right now. Oh, yeah, it's good to see Kawhi playing as many minutes as he played, but what happened when the playoffs roll around and he get hurt the first game? What if that happened? Then how much did him playing 65-plus games matter? Because you wore him out when it didn't matter the most. So, to me, the NBA need to do something, bro. I wish they fire Adam Silver punk ass, bro. I'm getting sick and tired of him bitching, catering to the fans every time the fans cry about something. I mean, I swear to God, every time the fans say jump, this jackass say how high. He don't never got the players back, bro. But I always be hearing people say, oh, Adam Silver, a players commissioner. No, he ain't, bruh. He a fans commissioner, and I ain't even the type of fan that appreciate that type of shit, because it's inhumane what we be asking these motherfuckers to do just because they make millions of dollars. That's crazy. That's like that's like you being great at something. You end up hitting it big, getting paid millions of dollars for it, but I tell you, you need to do this 24/7. We put some crazy ass rules on you just because you get paid good for it, so do it. Like, what? Bro, it's crazy how based off of what somebody make, we lose that humanity for that player or for that person, bro. It's crazy. They no longer become humans to us. They become, oh, well, they make millions of dollars, so they good. What? I mean, bro, some of y'all need help, bro. Dead ass. Some of y'all need help, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy how little y'all, because y'all wouldn't do that to animals. That's my thing, bro. I see people who got more logical thinking when it comes, even in a logical situation, which is thinking this way of an animal compared to how you think of a human. So to me, that's an illogical situation with a logical response from illogical people. But the way I hear some white people talk about how you respect dogs and shit like that, compared to how they have no respect for a human being, is crazy. It's crazy. But you know, the Super Bowl is almost here. Yes, the Super Bowl on the way. We got WrestleMania on the way. Rocky, Roman. I can't wait for this shit, bro. I can't wait to hear how these motherfuckers talk to each other on the road to WrestleMania, bro. These gonna be some promos, bro. These gonna be some promo. Everybody he done worked with to this point was little dogs compared to The Rock, bro. All right, bro. Listen, I appreciate y'all for joining me on another episode of Kicking It with Saint. Tell somebody you fuck with him. Tell somebody you love him. You could be anything in the world. So choose to be kind to somebody today. I appreciate the love. I appreciate I couldn't talk. I appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, share. Saint out.
I got the moves like hot sauce. Lil' mama taking the top off. I'm laying down getting topped off. After this, she know she getting knocked off. I know she loving the money, so I keep on thumbing and thumbing. She say she horny when she taking shots, so I keep them coming and coming. Now I'm putting dick in her tummy, scoop her up like I'm raking or something. You would think shawty red track, the way that she running and running. You getting dumber and dumber, you out here chasing the bone. After she finished from giving me dome, the Uber is taking her home. tight.